I was experiencing some symptoms, and they kept compounding. There was some brain fog, there's some other things, and it just seemed like it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was really just hoping to gain a little bit of energy, gain a little bit of like my thought process back, just to get back on track to being who I was. I had no energy. I was tired, like always. In addition, I could not manage my weight. I could not get it under control, very difficult. I work out regularly and I could not gain muscle mass. It was no matter how hard I tried, and it was exhausted all the time. The brain fog was just extremely difficult to work under that condition type of thing. I always tried to live like an active lifestyle, but I think it had gotten worse in the past several years without me really knowing it, just due to the lack of energy and the lack of positive attitude that comes with that, because it really affected like all areas of my life. These symptoms are progressive. It's not like one day you wake up and all of a sudden you can't think or you can't focus or you're extremely tired. It's like it builds and it builds and it builds. So one day I got up, with zero energy, did my little workout, whatever I was doing, and then was at work trying to solve a problem. And I couldn't keep my focus long enough, my critical thinking long enough to get through this problem. And this wasn't that huge of a problem. This wasn't that huge of an issue. It was a mere fraction of an issue that I could have dealt with 20 years ago in an instant. And I was so upset. I was just so upset. And then at that point, I just realized I have to do something. So this is not right.
Yeah.
My feeling was, this can't be it. My first impression was very professional, very personalized, very, very personalized to me, which was very important to me. Very knowledgeable and cautious. They didn't want to throw anything at me that I wasn't ready for. I had not gone to anyone else before I came here to NuLife. For anti-aging. But I did speak with my OBGYN, and he's an anti-hormone guy. No. And then I went to him one day and my symptoms were different. It was, I'm tired, I can't control my weight. He's like, you might need to see a specialist, which for him was a huge thing because he was constantly against this thing. He's like, but now I guess I described a different set of symptoms to him that wasn't like, oh, the hot flashes or whatever. Right. When he was saying, you're gonna move through that. I know it's miserable, whatever, but this was a different set of symptoms. And he said, because sometimes there's something wrong. Yeah. And that was like kind of eye-opening to me.
Yeah.
But I was concerned because I'd heard horror stories from other people who have done this. I had a girlfriend who had gone to a clinic and they administered testosterone, and the dose was too high, and it was in a form that they couldn't. It was the pellets. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So she had to live with it for months, and I was like. And I'm like, what did they say? And they're like, oh, the dose is too high. I'm like, the dose is too high? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't think you can mess around with these things. It has been amazing. My patient care, he's held my hand from like day one and was always telling me like, this is how you do this is how you do that, this is what to expect. Call me anytime if there's any issues. He would call to check on me. He still does. Calls, text me, Christine, how you doing? He makes me feel like maybe I am. Am I his only patient? Because he does make me feel that way. He is just amazing. There's been a few. So with my patient care coordinator, he, I think it's in body that you guys do. I was so excited to see my muscle mass go up, which was like just after years of just trying and trying and trying, and I couldn't get it to happen. It was so exciting to see my fat content go down, my muscle mass go up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So he was like all excited. He's like been like my personal cheerleader. Definitely some personal milestones. I have more energy to do the things that I want to do, that I need to do, to be the complete person that I am, and I just didn't think that was going to happen. I thought that was it. Yeah. I thought I'd reached a certain age and that was going to be everything, and I was done. So in terms of, there's just so many things that in terms of energy, strength, vitality, there's so many things that this affected that I didn't expect to. My skin, I was dealing with extreme hair loss. I mean, it was so frustrating and stressful, which makes it just worse. And now I don't deal with that. And people compliment me on my skin, my muscle. I mean, it's just been amazing. I used to really love to do things like ride ATVs and go snowmobiling and things like that. And I hadn't done it in years and years. And in the past 3 years, we've done it so many times. And it's been so fun, so fun. And now after, my workouts are better than ever. And they are, I'm not exhausted afterwards. It's not like my day's done. The energy, I did not expect that. I was hoping to see if I could manage my weight. I was hoping to see if I could get a little bit of energy back. I did not expect to be back full on. Yeah. And be able to compete with my peers in business, in, when we run, whatever we're doing, I feel I'm a competitor. It's interesting. There has been, and I didn't connect the dots until you just asked, which is interesting. So I have done some things that I normally would have never done before. For example, I'm taking voice lessons, which for me, I always wanted to do, but felt like, oh, I don't have a good voice, blah, blah, just like, and I can't go out there and belt out my voice, which is going to sound like a shriek in front of someone. I love going, and I have so much fun with it, and it's given me a lot of confidence because it's just worked out great. In addition, I started doing in addition to my profession, I started taking some programming classes, which can help anyone in any profession. And I can actually have a conversation with my daughter who's studying computer science, which is great. And I have taken a couple AI classes, and I know, and the motivation for that comes from the energy, which and I don't even think you know it until it happens. Like, exactly. I was thinking I just need more energy so I can get through my work, I get through my day, and it just has taken on a whole different. I would say, don't hesitate. Do what other intelligent and well-informed people do and take care of it. Come to NuLife, make an appointment. The difference has been amazing. I'm not done. The very best version of myself is not 30 years ago. It's now and in the future. They didn't hammer any lifestyle routine. It wasn't like a cult or you have to do this or anything. They just asked me some simple questions, and the simple things like a certain amount of percentage of your protein should come from lean meat, I believe it is, like chicken, fish. I'm like, okay, I've definitely incorporated that. I mean, that's not hard to do. Right. And then just with the in-body stuff, just trying to manage to make sure that everything comes out that I'm healthy. The one word would be energy. And I mean energy pervasive throughout my life, through work, play, relationships. It's just made a world of difference. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. If you are thinking, if any part of you is thinking, is this it? Is this as good as it gets? Is this the best I'm gonna ever be? Make the call. Don't wait. I am so excited for the future, which is such a different outlook. I can't even begin to tell you how different that outlook is. I feared, competing with people who are younger than me in the workplace. I feared relationships in terms of professional, personal. Now I have the energy and the confidence to cultivate those relationships. I feared competing with people in business in terms of debating. It's all good. I didn't know that this was a problem that we could fix, and it was sleep. I could not sleep through the night. I would get up several times. It'd be hot, it'd be cold, I'd be like going to the bathroom, getting something to drink, just couldn't get comfortable walking around the house, whatever. And when I would talk to people, they're like, oh yeah, that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. And on this program, the sleep is, which I'm sure helps with the brain function and the energy and everything, but every night is like a good night's sleep. It's really totally bliss. It's just amazing. For me, revitalization of my hair is well improved, and I don't have to stress about it, which is huge. That is an awful stress. And I get compliments on my skin. I didn't expect that. I wasn't anticipating to see an improvement in my appearance, the appearance of my skin. And people are like, oh my gosh, your skin's so beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. It's just, I don't think about it.
You have the glow from within, for sure.
My daughter, before she came home for Christmas, we met in Disney World and we did Epcot, and we did not stop. And it was so fun. We just kept going and going, and we had all these goals that we wanted to do. We just had so much fun. And so, yes, it was just a total bonding experience. And then her whole vacation, her whole time off from school, we were just together all the time, going, and having such a great time. I have better relationships in business, with business partners, with friends. I have more energy and confidence to cultivate friendships and more deep relationships with my family and friends. It's been absolutely wonderful. Certainly my husband and I are enjoying each other a lot more too.